Hey everyone, welcome to Simble Things, the place where I talk about living with C-PTSD and everything that goes along with that. And today, well, it's going to be a follow-on from last week's video. Now, if you haven't seen it, it's a short one, but a really important one in my opinion. Maybe the most important video I've made. And so if you haven't seen it, I'm going to put a link up there. You can go check that out. But then, or watch this first, and maybe you'll get more grounding of why the affirmation mantra is so important. Why I made the video, like why do I think it's important? So let's get into it, right? It starts off, I am okay with who I am. So to me, being okay with ourselves is one of the biggest steps we can take. Being okay with who we are is so important. Like fully, if you're not okay with yourself, you cannot heal. If you're not okay with yourself, you can't build properly, faithfully to a better you. It's hard because you're going to be constantly battling yourself. And there's lots of ways we battle ourselves. But if we get this one thing right, this one thing, if we can really be okay with who we are, despite all our faults, despite everything, if we can be okay with who we are, then we can really start healing in the proper way, fully. Now, that's why I think it's really important. Now, if you think you're okay with yourself, but you're not sure, maybe you should test yourself. Try saying to yourself, I am okay with who I am out loud, and just keep saying it continuously. Don't stop saying it until you actually believe what you're hearing. If you can't say that statement continuously and fully believe in what you're saying, then I don't think you're okay with yourself. And that's not the end of the world. That's just somewhere you need to get to. And I feel like the affirmation mantra is there to help you do that. You know, you can watch it every morning, first thing, as a way to set yourself up for the day. If you feel yourself spiraling, if you can feel that panic rising, if you're unsure, you can just put it on and you can just ground yourself and let it help you ground yourself. Let it help remind you who you are, that you're okay, and that you can get through whatever that situation is. That's like the reason I made the video, to make it helpful to people, to give you something that's useful, that's you can go, this gives me immediate use. Because there's so much of what I talk about which is just like, oh yeah, you got to do this thing, but you're gonna have to do it for years, and maybe, and it's bit by bit, and it's bit by bit, and there's nothing immediate, is there? There's nothing where I can just say, if you do this thing, it's going to help. But with the affirmation mantra, I feel like it can help. It can give you an immediate grounding. I feel that it can help you find calmness and find a way to make your thoughts more constructive and positive. And even if you're not fully okay with yourself, just understanding and being honest with yourself, but using the mantra to step towards that, that's cool. And I feel like that's something real and immediate that it can do now, because there's not much of what I talk about that is immediate. So another thing about the affirmation mantra is I feel it really helps to focus the mind on moving forward, on understanding that the things we do today help tomorrow, and thinking about it in that way, all the little actions that build up that help today and make tomorrow better. I think anything that helps get the mind focused and understanding about how it takes all these little actions and these little things we can do every day to get to a better tomorrow. I think that's really important. I really hope it does help some of you out there. I want to give you advice or at least understanding that can help you in the short term. But with C-PTSD, it's so hard to be able to do anything that can help in the short term, right? It's such a complex situation. The form you have of it is so unique to you that I can't sit here and just give you things that will help in like, this was what you do and this will help. But with the affirmation mantra, I feel like it's general enough that I feel like it can just be useful for everybody. And even if it only helps you a little bit, that's okay. That's a little bit more than you had already. A little bit more help, I guess. But that's what I'm saying. You might not even think it would be useful, but maybe just try it. And you don't have to go along with the video every time. You can just remember the mantra, keep it written down somewhere. Maybe I should make a t-shirt where it's like upside down, so whenever you look at it, or you know what would be good? Like, so I don't know if this is going to be a real tangent, right? But did anybody used to wear, like, when you wear hoodies and you put like, make thumb holes in the side of them, and then you get like the fancy hoodies now that like have thumb holes already in, but you have to pay like twice as much as you would for a normal hoodie. So what if I did thumb hole hoodies, but with it just like on the sleeve or something, just like there, just so it was like you could grab it, you could just turn and you could just see it. Would that be a good idea? I feel like that would be a good idea. I probably need more subscribers and viewers before I make merch though. Please comment below if you think that would be a good hoodie to have. I feel like it would be cool. It could be some like kind of abstract design, because you know what I don't like? I don't like clothes that have like big wordy statements and things on. And like having that in a big statement, it's a bit much, isn't it? But having just like a nice design or something, just like, nice little abstracty design, some nice colors, and then just there on the sleeve, just the affirmation mantra there, just to help you, remind you. But you can just write it down, keep it with you, keep it in your wallet or something. Just keep it on your phone or something. Oh, I know something I could do that would be easier. Make phone backgrounds. I'm going to look into that. And if you're a person from the future watching this, I may already have the links below to download the phone background to do it. But mental note, put it on your to-do list. Note to self, make phone background of the affirmation mantra. I think that would be good, right? Do you think? I think so. It could help. Keep it on like your phone lock screen or something, so wherever you look at your phone, it's kind of there. It's definitely an idea. It's definitely an idea. I'm going way off tangent though, but that's okay. It feels more natural. Like I'm not one of these YouTubers that can write a script. So what I do is I was about to pull the piece of paper down off the tripod, and then I just thought, don't touch the tripod, you idiot. You're just gonna mess everything up. So I just have like a little piece of paper that I write like a few notes on, like a few bullet point kind of things. And it's like there just underneath the camera. I just kind of blue tack it there. It's just some notes for me to keep like in mind so I don't totally go off the rails and totally forget about what I'm talking about. But at the same time, I can't script myself. It's just not a thing. I can't script myself, so I just give myself some bullet points, and then I just talk because I feel like it's more me and it's more like real and it's just me being me. Cool? So I guess we can wrap this up. So the upshot of this video is use the affirmation mantra. It can help you. It is there to help focus your thoughts on the path to healing. And it's there as a tool for you to use to help guide your own path, because your own path to healing is yours. And the only thing the rest of us can do is try and assist and support. And the thing I try to do is make videos every week to give you something to think about, something to put into your head that's going to help your recovery. That's what I try to do. I don't know how successful I am at it, but that's what I'm trying to do. And I think this is one of the hardest things about C-PTSD, that the road to recovery can only be walked by you. It's your road and nobody can walk it for you. But we're here at Simble Things. We're just trying to make that a guided journey, I guess. Like, I'm the random NPC that pops up in the middle of the RPG and just goes, oh, you look a bit lost. Maybe you should try going that direction. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you exactly what to do or where to go, but I could say, yeah, try doing that. That could work really well for you. So that's what I'm saying. Try using the affirmation mantra, maybe for like a couple of weeks. Try it every morning, every night before you go to bed or something like that. See how you go. See if it helps. And I hope it does. So, like always, I super appreciate, so appreciate any views, any comments, anybody that subscribes. I really appreciate you doing that. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And I will catch you next time. Peace.